Hi, I'm Rick at Rick Turns, and today's video is it's a Bradford Pear bombing attack! Take cover! My God, these Bradford Pear bombing attacks. I can't get away from them. They're destroying my workshop. This is my Oregon electric chainsaw. And it's great because I can use it indoors. And it's pretty powerful. It is also self-sharpening. I've got a video. When I first got this, I made a video about it. I'll put a link to that in the show notes. The pith of the wood is right down through here. You can see right here, the tree probably had a split or something like that in it, but the pith is right there. So I'm gonna cut it all the way down here. Bradford Pear, 14.5. 10.5. Yeah, and up here, a little bit wider, 11.25. This is my record SC4 chuck with 130 millimeter jaws on it and a worm screw, woodworm screw right in there. And so I am just going to mount my blank here on the woodworm screw. And as a final measure, bring up the tailstock with a live center on it. Okay, now we're ready to turn. It's not too badly out of balance. This is pretty fresh wood. It's going to warp a lot, and I am going to put it in my drying box. That's why I left the walls so thick. I got about 9 inches from here to here, and I left the walls of the board about 7/8 inches thick. So, off to the drying box with this guy. This is my moisture meter. It's a very inexpensive one, but seems to work okay. And 11.1, and this is a piece of wood that's been sitting in my workshop for 6 months now since we moved up here. So I figure it's ambient humidity. Now, here's my bowl blank, and I am going to check it, first of all, right here. And it's saying 23.1 right there. Okay, that is 24.5. So, as I said, this bowl bank's pretty wet. Well, 4 days in the drying box. Started out at 24% moisture content, ended up 11.4% moisture content. And total loss was about roughly a pound, it looks like. So the first thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bring it down around again. I got plenty of room here. Going to bring it down around on the outside and on the inside. Mark a few of these just like this. Go to 20 degrees. Mark it again. I've marked out all the locations of my holes here. All the way around the perimeter here. I've got 72 holes to drill. Going to be using a 5/16" Forstner drill bit. There. And there we have it. And I'm just going to use a narrow bladed screwdriver here, go down in there and break that peg off. And then just tap the piece in. So I'm at 1100 RPM. This is my dedicated shear scraper. I'm just going to try and get rid of a few more of those tool marks really lightly. And mainly I'm going to try not to screw it up. I've sanded down to about 240. I'm going to put on a coat of Mahoney's walnut finish. Going to be using Axe abrasive paste to finish the smoothing, to finish the sanding, to eliminate a lot of sanding. Going to take a good chunk here and rub it around the outside. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the inside, get it in here real good. Got about 700, almost 800 RPM here. And so I'm just going to rub it. I'm going to switch over to the Axe polishing and restoring paste. The polishing and restoring wax is the final step here. And just going to polish it up a little bit and apply it the same way. And now for polishing. All right, I've got the bowl reversed, clamped between my very large faceplate and tailstock center. Goes in. Perfect.